Have there ever been a time when you have a platform that you can, I guess, forget about the impact and look at the numbers? Because I know for myself, it's times that I was like, I got to get my numbers up, my subscribers or whatever. And I'll step aside from the actual fact that I'm helping lives with these statements. Have you ever got caught up in the numbers and had to refocus yourself onto what matters?
Absolutely. Like, as a CEO, absolutely, because it is an emotional roller coaster. This is your baby. This is something that you created. And me, I've always thought that it was important to have integrity. I'm not buying followers. I've had so many people tell me, but you gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. And I'm like, no, I want organic followers. I want people that truly enjoy our content. I'm gonna be completely honest with you right now. What a lot of people don't talk about are the ups and the downs. I had my business for 4 years and I got to a place of burnout. A place of burnout. Like, when you are trying to start a company with no money, with your own resources, and you barely got your own resources, and like all you know is that you're so passionate, but it's still a business. Like, you can't forget the fact that it's a business and it has bills and your presentation. And a lot of times the great thing about being a business owner is that you end up learning how to wear all of these different hats. Like, I didn't know how to edit. I taught myself how to edit. I didn't know how to build a website. I taught myself how to build a website. Our first social media posts would go out every day at 8:30 on East Coast time. Guess what? I live in California. So my butt was up at 5:30 every day because I care about the success of this company. Not only that, but it's also important to understand that you hire smart people for a reason. Like, I can't tell a smart person how to be smart. Like I can't, like, if you are a dope editor, I'm not about to micromanage you. I'm gonna let you come in, I'm gonna let you do your thing. And the one thing that I always ask all of the people that volunteer, and I'm gonna say volunteer because it was a startup company, and I take pride in saying this, it was a startup company that I got to the point where I had like 30 people volunteering their time and nobody got paid. They volunteered their time because if you do right by people and you treat them right and you invest in them, and it's real, people see that and they feel it and they will come and they will work for you. But I was so invested in each and every person. Even to this day, one of my girls hit me up last night and she was just like, I get it now. Like, when you were in your dark place, I'm in my dark place now, but it's like I would have real life conversations with these people and relationships with them. I was fully invested in each and every one of these people. I don't know how I was able to have my hand in all of these people's lives. Some people living in Florida, some people living in New York and Detroit, but I made time. Like, people say there are 24 hours in a day, but for me, somehow I feel like I created 36. And it was because, again, I feel like this is what I was born to do. Like, I can't teach myself how to be, I don't know. I was gonna say I can't teach myself how to be a great leader, but I guess life will do that for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I think about everything that I went through in my childhood and growing up, I have 6 brothers and sisters, I'm not the oldest, but I feel like the oldest, but I'm the oldest girl, and I had my hand in all of their lives. Maybe that was God preparing me to have my hand in their lives. All of these people, So it's just, there's so many ups and downs, and I experienced this burnout. But the beautiful thing about me experiencing the burnout, it was like, even though I took a step back, my team stepped up. They stepped up. And these are people I'm not paying. All I'm doing is creating opportunities for them. And it feels so amazing, but for somebody to say, you gave me my start, like, I made it possible for somebody to understand what their dreams are. That's why I can't slack. That's why it's not fair. Like, for me, I take it very seriously. So one thing I haven't said publicly, and you're the first person I'm sharing this with, is like, after I experienced that burnout, like, it's been a year. My company was continued to run by the leaders in my company, but I had to take a step back, and this is something as business owners that you have to realize sometimes. If this model isn't operating in the way that it should be in reference to the industry standard, then sometimes you gotta go left. and you got to understand like what really works. So I said, you know what? Being a positive media company is great, but what if I turned it into a digital TV network? And that's where I'm at right now. Like, people tell me all the time, don't give up on Sweet Candor TV, and you know what, I haven't, but it's time for it to evolve.
Yeah, it's elevation. It's not a give
elevation,
up, it's moving forward.
Exactly. But I used to beat myself up about that because it was like, girl, like, do you know what you built and what you created? And sometimes when you're the creator, you don't like see what everybody else sees. All you see is, okay, well, it could be better. You're always pushing yourself to be better. And that's how I am. But like taking that step back was definitely God, because during this time, I've learned more about me than I've ever in my life. And I feel more comfortable in my skin now than I ever in my life. And I really listen to understand, then respond. Like, I have mastered, you know, I still have some more to go, but my listening skills have taken me to a level that I feel like now I'm ready to run this company. Like, now I get it. Now I know why God had me go through all of these things this past year. Because when I took that step back from that company, it was like, it just started raining and pouring. All of these crazy things happened. But what I realize now is that God was trying to get me ready. He was trying to get me ready. And the place that I'm in right now mentally, y'all better, listen, like it feels right.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.